All right, guys. So today we have a Polish ration sent to us by our friend John. I'll put a link in the description, his YouTube channel down there. You guys check it out. Tell him I sent you over. Anyhow, this is a Polish shooter's ration. And you've seen a few of these around before. These are pretty hard to get anymore in the States. And he had this one, asked me if I wanted it. I said, well, hell yeah. He said, but I already cut it open. So I just taped it back shut. So that's fine. We'll make do with it. We have a expiration date of 11/29/2021. This particular one is beef stew. All right, guys. So we got our knife out here. I did figure out you can fold this into a pair of scissors, but it's very difficult to do. I just finally got it back to the knife standpoint. I'll go ahead and flay this open real quick without cutting my arm off. Now let's go ahead and dump everything out. There's quite a lot in it. Whoop. All right. We have here, let's tape over my hands. We have our silverware. We have our little spoon, a little knife for pate. What are we even doing here? Trying to show you through the package. We have our napkin. We have our little spoon you gotta hold your pinky out to eat with. Our fork and our pate knife. All right, pretty good spread of stuff. Throw it off to the side. We have our ration heater with our water that goes in that for our main. We have some pate. Doesn't say anything on it. Let me pop the lid. We're going to translate a couple of these things when we get done here. Here we have, it looks to be some kind of drink. We'll come back to that. Have another drink. We have a Rifio. What is this? No, we'll come back. For some reason, Google messed with the translate and screwed it all up. So I got to actually take a picture of it and do that. Look at these little creepy little matches. Interesting. And here's our main. And you remember a while back they had such a problem with these mains getting busted open. And look what they've done now. They actually put it in cardboard. So they give a lot more protection. Because otherwise these bust open so easy in shipping. And you guys remember Art and Nina a long time ago got a whole case of these in. They're all broken. And it was a big rotten nasty mess. We have 2 packs of our tank tracks. We have a toothbrush for your chiclets. We have an accessory pack. This pack full of stuff. A couple vitamin C candies. Got that dreaded coffee candy. A lot of guys like that. I tell you what, it's rough. For me, I don't like coffee. A stick of gum. A sugar. 2 packs of sugar. What is this? Coffee. Paper towel. We have 3 wet naps. Salt, pepper, and a water purification tab. We'll be right back. We're going to translate the rest of this. Okay, so we have, this translates exactly to beef goulash and sauce. This is raspberry tea. This is banana chocolate drink. And this is essentially a chocolate cookie, but it feels like a cake. Interesting, right? All right, let's get the ration heater going and heat up the main. Will it not fit in there? It's a different bag. This may be a beverage only bag. 1 liter. It won't fit. What the hell? Philip, grab me a ration heater out of that big box over there that John also sent. Somewhere at the bottom there's those. All right, we'll be right back. Hold on. Stand by. All right, guys. So this bag, where's it at here? Is only for, where to say, bag for chemical disinfection only. So I don't know why they give you a bag of water for your ration here. So what we're going to do, he sent along a bunch of these other bags. ration heater bags. We're going to do this. We're going to put this in here. Like so. We're going to use our water here. Pour that in there. It's just enough. We're going to get that saturated. Usually these type heaters work really, really well. I say that and it probably won't. So that's how it goes, right? There's a little box here. Clean that up on there. We'll just kind of let it do its thing back here out of the way. And then we'll be right back. While that's doing that, we're going to turn everything up and see what we got. Okay, so first things first. Let's fix our coffee. This is instant coffee. Hope it's not like the German stuff where that's going to be very, very strong. I don't know. I mean, it smells strong. Philip's here. He's into coffee, so we'll let him get after this here in a second. Nice and foamy on top. That off there. Let's make the tea hot. I know a lot of you guys are just rolling your eyes, but let's make the tea hot because that's what I'm into. This is raspberry tea. There you can see. It smells a little bit raspberry-y, I guess you might say. I'll put that off to the back. And then our chocolate banana drink. I wonder how many mil, usually it says in the package, how many mil you have to mix with it. 150 mil, it says here. So not very damn much at all. Chocolate banana. Maybe a little bit of banana in there. It's hard to tell when it's stuff's dry. So I can see the 100. Let's go to 150. Right there. It's about perfect. That little stir. That kind of break up a little bit. We'll set that off to the side just the time being. And let's get our main over here and try that. This baby is raging hot. It took off big time right at first and then kind of calmed down. Hope I didn't drop any of that in the tea. I don't think I did. It's hot, but it's not like crazy. I mean, for a ration heater, what do you expect, right? It's not crazy hot. It's the beef goulash and sauce. These are always good mains. You know, all the Polish ones have these in it or similar ones. All the German ones have a similar type dish. And I think my favorite one was the hamburgers I got in the German one, where it was like essentially like hamburgers in like a tomato sauce. Essentially it was meatballs, to be honest. It was called hamburgers. And I could smell it. And a lot of times these will have cabbage in them. And it does smell kind of cabbage-y, I would say. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's take a bite here and see. There's a piece of meat. There we are. Definitely tastes like, almost like green peppers, I would say. In a tomatoey kind of beef stew situation. It's got red peppers in it. Has a piece of carrots in it. The meat's nice and tender. I tell you what, it's not a bad dish. It's so much more real tasting. The last video we shot was a brisket, the XMRE brisket. And even though it was fine, it had a little Chef Boyardee taste to it. Not bad. This doesn't have any of that. This is like real, like the real deal, right? And not bad at all. Not bad at all. So Philip, you want to try some of these drinks? I know you're itching to try this chocolate banana stuff. I know you got a cup over there. So grab your cup. I'm going to pour you some of this in here. Oh, drip it on the floor, but that's all right. The rats will eat it. Weird, huh? You can smell the banana in it.
Yeah, I smell the banana. It's not too bad.
It's just weird. I mean, it's not something we're used to. I think is the biggest thing. It's sweet, but it does have the European dark chocolate to it. So it's not like milk chocolate here. It's more of a dark. Is it my favorite thing in the world? Probably not. I mean, but it's not a bad drink. It's actually, other than a little bit of artificial banana taste to it, it's actually fairly mild, I would say. I mean, you know, that's to put it lightly, but wipe the spoon off. And then we're going to let Philip send in coffee. I freaking hate coffee. We're going to let him, careful, it might burn your face off. It's probably pretty hot. You might have to wait a minute before you could even give that a taste. If you have to wait a minute, that's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Yeah. And then, I tell you what, bring a cup over here. I'm going to pour you some of this raspberry tea. I've had this a whole bunch, different variants of it. And I like it hot better than cold, right? Look at that. I'm just going to pour it all over the tray. Make a huge mess. All right, let's wipe this up real quick. Wait for this stuff to cool off. Okay. Is this cool enough to try yet? Well, it's still raging hot.
A little bit of raspberry.
A little bit of raspberry. Like a very sweet, sweet tea with a tinge of raspberry.
Yeah.
I just think it's better hot. I mean, I don't know. You can make that as a cold drink also, but you know, it is what it is. Let's keep moving here. Here, you want to try this? Want to try the main? Your little man
with the
spoon.
little baby spoon.
Yep. It tastes like something somebody's actually made instead of just some stuff thrown in a can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not weird. Mm-hmm. It's like just stew.
It tastes like actual food.
Yeah. Let's go and open this up. This translates to beef and pork. So let's see if it's a luncheon meat. It is a luncheon meat. So it's not liver pate. It's actually a luncheon meat. Man, the only crackers we got are these.
Ooh.
Let's see if I can get a piece off of this one, but I just felt like I got my teeth fixed. I don't want to.
I don't know about that, yeah.
Oh, God. Let's try a sliver of this. You just want a piece of this? Just like that?
Yeah.
You don't want the tooth breaker? I'll try a piece like this and we'll go on to it with that. So this is lunch meat. This is almost like a Spam kind of thing. Right?
It's not bad if you keep on eating it.
A little bit salty.
Yeah.
They season it kind of all the same though. A little bit of bay leaf, maybe a little bit of, there's a tinge of onion or something in this one, but I can't quite put my finger on it. All right, I had to stop the camera and chew up that carefully without snapping my teeth off. And we're going to open up the chocolate cookie, which I think is more of a cake. This thing. Let me shuffle this to the back. I don't want to drop chocolate cake in the old main there. So it's pretty much a legit cake, right? It smells, it's a little bit hard to tell. I've had this Orifio stuff before though, and it's been pretty good in the past. I'm gonna use our wipe or knife here we use for the old pate off, and we'll cut a slab out of here. There you go, sir. It's heavy, man.
Yeah.
Like a pound cake, right? There's a cross-cut shot. This chocolatey, it smells a little bit artificial. It tastes a little bit artificial.
Yeah.
It's not like crazy, not like bad or anything.
No, definitely not bad.
Definitely tell it's more of a shelf-stable type cake. Oh, so overall, guys, not a bad ration at all. This is so difficult to find these anymore. And if we do find one here in the States, it's not for sale very long. And it's gone. And unfortunately, so much of this stuff has gone up so much in price. You know, stuff like this starts at 40 or 50 bucks and goes up. And it might go up to $100. If nobody has one for sale, except one guy, well, the price on that ration is whatever he wants it to be. If somebody wants it, they'll pay whatever they want for it. That's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching today's video. Be back next week with hopefully a French ration. We'll see you later.